right now.
Oh my god, we're live! Oh my goodness, Kev! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, you don't have to be such a dick about it, Aaron.
That's who I am as a person.
I don't like who you are as a person. Have I ever mentioned that about you? Like, ever? That seems mean. I'm sorry. You don't deserve that.
Maybe
Aaron's
I do
a nice
deserve
person.
it, dude. I'm not nice. I've never been nice. You know what? If someone pays me to be nice, like in wrestling, I'm pretty good at being nice. But, you know, it involves money.
Well,
If you want me to be nice, pay me.
Who's nice for free, dude? I wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
So, Aaron was confused before we started, and he's asking about the kinetic sand gimmick. And, I mean, you're a TikTok guy, Aaron. This is what they do to keep those...
Well, here's the problem. You don't have reactionary content, too. There's nothing to do reacting to next to it. It's half the screen is reacting, half the screen is
That's us. That's us. We are that, and then
we're content, bro. We're too stupid to be content.
Yes. Well, we put it up there as a gimmick while
we pretend to be content.
I mean, I'm content with you, Uwu.
Oh,
but you know,
woo, dude.
Just give all attention to sand when the podcast is getting silly. It's simple, and it's an hour-long loop, so don't worry.
I'm gonna get distracted by this.
Yeah, I know. When I'm grinding in Pokemon, then this is what we do. And actually, speaking of Pokemon, that's what I'm starting with. I'm at the Elite Four, Aaron, in Pokemon Fire Red Ultiverse, which was made by VSips. Yeah, well, listen, I got 2 complaints about this ROM hack. One, well, let's start with the good. One, AI and the trainers way better. They actually use like healing items in battle. So like they're not just kind of dumb idiots who are like, "Oh man, I can't believe you brought a legendary god to this fight. Let me actually heal up," you know? That's number 1.
Weak.
Well, we'll get to Bellsprout. We'll get to Bellsprout.
Bellsprout, the greatest Pokemon on Earth?
No, not Aaron, not in this ROM hack. We'll talk.
Memes, bro, but the memes, it's Pokedex number 69, dude.
Yeah, Aaron, when I will try to find a clip, but we can't be using Bellsprout in this ROM hack. Anyway, number 2, which goes into it, he changed some typings. So like my Gardevoir is Psychic and Electric.
Gross.
My Houndoom is Dark Electric. Bellsprout is Dark Grass. And
nice.
No, I don't even know where to find a clip. But let's just say Weepinbell and Bellsprout are just a wee problematic looking, and we're not going to be using. Oh no, Aaron!
I think you're just a coward.
No, Aaron, in this ROM hack, they are.
Sounds to me like you are a coward.
No, if you listen, I would go back and find it, but I'm just gonna let it be for now. And then the Ultramart in Fuchsia City was broken, and I couldn't get Ultra Balls, which was kind of upsetting.
You don't need them, dude. Get good.
No, I did, actually, because I wanted to go
You're not even Nuzlocking this. You'll be fine.
No, but still, it was the only, like, it was the first
Bell
time I
gets
Ultra
it.
Balls.
Get Ultra. Fuck!
I like how RTX cut it out. That was very funny. Anyway, so,
this is why I hate your stupid RTX.
I love it because I don't have to hear you say dumb things. I can also turn it down too if I wanted to.
I will literally hang up right now. This is a solo podcast now. I quit the podcast.
It's okay. You could be solo because you have the sand to help you get through it, actually. So you're welcome for that, by the way. I said I was going to do this for a long time ago. Dude, look at that ice cube tray. It's all cut up and shit. Look at that ice cream scooper.
With your attention skills, we're never getting through this.
You're right. So anyway, I got through Ultiverse. I'm at the Elite Four. I just had to grind a little bit. But I thought about doing it this morning, just finishing it, but then I got distracted by Fortnite. Yay!
You would never.
Well, I
did.
You don't
even like Fortnite, dude.
So actually, this season, everyone was all excited to go back to the original map and like the original gimmicks in the game. I forgot how much I like vehicles, like a lot.
I haven't touched it, but I was talking with Tim. And him and I both had the same experience with Fortnite during like the OG seasons. Like we played for like 5 minutes and hated it, and then we didn't go back until the season after that.
Yeah,
that's when we actually got into it. So we don't have nostalgia for it. So he's like, yeah, I went and tried it, and I still absolutely just hate that season. So it's like I don't like it.
The problem is I don't hate this. Like I like the map and I like the guns that were there, but like I just miss like vehicles because like in a way it makes the storm actually feel like more dangerous, but. I feel like it takes forever to get anywhere, so it has its ups and downs. So I like it though, and considering it, you know, game's free, why not? My little brother's playing it, so now that makes me more motivated to play it.
What the hell is Throne?
You can click it and go buy me things. Thank you.
I'm not buying you shit. I can barely buy myself shit.
Okay.
Speaking of which, anyone want to buy all my video games?
All of them?
I mean, pretty much 90% of the physical.
What's the big PS4 box behind your head? Like the thick
Kingdom
boy
Hearts
box?
3.
Oh, gross. Don't buy that. Who would buy Kingdom Hearts, that weird fanfic?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ew, gross. Who wants that?
I was so excited for it. Still haven't finished it.
Isn't that the worst? Vel says, got any Switch games you're trying to let go? Okay. You can buy...
Treat this like GameStop. Bro, I'm not selling them to you for $2.
Bold of you to think you'd get $2 at GameStop in the first place. Is that the one where you can bang Disney characters? Basically. I mean, instead of...
Only Disney characters in the third one. Or before you could do Final Fantasy and Disney characters. You had some crazy combos.
I don't get why they dropped the whole Final Fantasy part of, like, the Final Fantasy Disney crossover. Like, I feel like that was the whole gimmick.
But that's half the reason I put the game down. I was like, I know it's not that big of a deal, but it actually upset me.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I played 1 and 2. I gave that series a shot. It's not for me, man.
I just love the gameplay, honestly. For me, the gameplay is really enjoyable. And I'm not one that's like normally into more action-y type games, but it's a more simplified action RPG, and I think I like it.
Aaron is simple confirmed.
Only on Tuesdays, bro.
Basically, bro. What else did I play? I beat I started and beat Hollow Knight from when we played or talked last, maybe. Hollow Knight's good.
You talked to me last.
Okay, that didn't make
sense.
sense.
You can beat it. I didn't know there was a beating it.
What do you mean? It's a Metroidvania.
Yeah, so you just have to start over after you beat it, but it's not really beating it.
No, you're thinking of like Dead Cells or something like that.
Oh.
Anyway, no, Hollow Knight's really good. Yeah, every RPG is the same. Persona is basically
Final Fantasy 13. I agree.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Aaron's never seen the credit to a game. He plays games like my little brother did back in the day.
That's not true. I have platinumed every Persona 5 game, thank you. Now, besides that, you're right, but still, the weeb in me has made sure I finished Persona 5.
I hate that you've platinumed every Persona 5 game. Like, not even just Persona 5. Every dumb version. Instead of playing more games.
Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Dancing.
Aaron is not the friend that made the weird Pokemon ROM hack. Well, I think you would. I think you would like the ROM hack. Yeah,
probably. I love Pokemon.
Actually, Vsip said it took him like hundreds of hours.
I was gonna say, like, the Pokemon, like, ROM hacking in general. Like, I had an idea for a Fire Emblem ROM hack I wanted to do, but I was like, that involves putting effort into this, and I don't want to. I have too much wrestling shit to do.
I know that Discord broke. I'm trying to get Vsip's little link so we can give him the credit that he deserves for making this ROM hack. It's very fun. I do want to try his.
I'm down for ROM hack and give it a shot. If you're putting a link to it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just shout him out in general for making it. It's a fun time. I'm having a good time. I don't think the Shadow Command worked. It's broken. Don't worry about it. I'll worry about it later. Discord broke. You're a monster. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I played that, and then Hollow Knight beat that. Fortnite. Oh, and then a bunch of Stadium Stampede. Even though I know there's about 4 people playing it, I don't care. I'm having so much fun with that game. It is great.
Wow, the player base went up. There's 4 people playing it now.
Well, so the Season 2 stuff, man, there's actually been more human players in the game, which I do like. But the one thing I wish they'd fix is the like matchmaking on normal match types, because it kind of is just like I have to pick a match type and just hope somebody's there to match with. So I don't like that. How you liking the new old Fortnite stuff? So I said it before, but I like the map and the weapons, but I forgot how important that what's it called are, like, vehicles and everything. There's no more car that plays Jonas Brothers, so that's kind of like just throw it out the window.
Ruined game. Game's trash now.
Basically,
you get rid of the Joe Bros, game over, dude. Why is Fortnite even a thing anymore?
Honestly, just throw it out the whole window. I also wanted to try the Halo Battle Royale, but I can't get it to start.
Halo has a Battle Royale. God,
it's in Forge mode. Like, some team made it, and it like fully functions perfectly. But I just don't know how to start it from Forge mode to like matchmake with people. Halo's still a thing. Actually, Halo has absolutely peaked in player base, and that's not even a joke. Like, it was like one of the top games on Steam for a while with player base.
Sounds fake, dude.
Well, they've added so much stuff to it now, so it's like really, really good, actually.
They should just remake Halo 2 again.
The Master Chief Collection exists.
I said again. Listen to the words I speak.
Just only make that version again.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Also, speaking of one more things you do, there is a channel point little pool down there, guys, for a Queena stream to play Mario Kart. So give me your Kevin coins. Thank you.
No.
Okay, well, Aaron's not invited. That's fine.
Also, I just realized. Oh, what? Go. You go.
I wrote date to be determined in there, but I can't go edit it now. 19th is what we're shooting for. So
this month?
Yeah, before
what
I
if you don't get enough in 8 days?
Well, then it's canceled. But I get locked in this room for a week, so we're trying to, like, you know, do something
that's
fun.
soon?
Yeah, 22nd. Oh, yeah, I never told you. 22nd. So 22nd to the 30th, I think, is, like, the fully all clear. So Thanksgiving, I'm missing it. But guess what? Thanksgiving sucks, dude. It's the worst holiday. At least, like, worst, like, big holiday. I hate Thanksgiving. I don't know. What are you looking at me for? Like that.
You're wrong. Like, Thanksgiving great,
sucks. Turkey's not that impressive.
So basically what Kev's saying is he hates all family, he doesn't like spending time with them, and he thinks food is stupid.
There's better holidays to do that with, like, than Thanksgiving. It's just it's an
okay,
an
we get like
holiday.
One holiday every 4 months. Enjoy it.
That's just not my favorite one. I would rather celebrate Arbor Day. At least, like, planting trees makes sense. I think we should put Arbor Day way above Thanksgiving is my point.
You're an embarrassment to your people.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. The white people love Thanksgiving. Good point.
Embarrassment.
It's actually kind of a messed up holiday in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. Think about the food.
I can have any of that food anytime, though, is my point. Like,
but you don't, because, you know what, I figured it out. You don't eat enough mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. That's what it is.
People take all of it. That's what it is. There's none left for me.
That's why Kev hates Thanksgiving. He doesn't get enough mac and cheese. He needs an entire pan to himself, and then he'll like Thanksgiving.
The other crappy part of it is that, like, I don't know if I told you this, but my biggest Thanksgiving memory is, like, you wake up, eat breakfast, and then all day my mom just being like, "Don't eat, we're eating later." And then, like, I have to wait and starve all day because she's working so hard in the kitchen, and then I gotta wear a button-down shirt for no reason.
See, and that's why I love Thanksgiving with my family, because my mom was very big on, here is snacks all day. I don't care how much you eat. Enjoy. This is Thanksgiving. Eat what you want when you want. Dinner will be ready at like 1. And
why is dinner at 1 on Thanksgiving also? Because I have to scream.
My mom always, it's just the way my mom does it, but
arguing.
she puts it at 1 because then you can eat whenever you want. And they have little warmers, and it's eat whenever you want, enjoy what you want, and hang out, and yeah, just chilling.
All right, wait, so like a villain, dude. But food and games with the fam. My family doesn't like to play games with me. They just watch. It's the day that everyone pretends to like football in my house. My dad doesn't give a damn. My little brother watches it occasionally. My older brother used to watch it. My mom has no idea what's going on with football, and I just root for whatever team mascot would win in a fight. So. Like, that's why the dolphins suck. They're dumb animals that decided, I have lungs, I'm gonna live in water. Pretty stupid animal.
Well, that's rude. That's very rude of you.
Dolphins are jerks. We learned that.
Okay? I mean, yeah, but
just go for the drinks. Again, I can have those any day. I just think Thanksgiving's overrated. That's all.
I think you're overrated, dude.
C tier holiday.
You're like a D tier podcast co-host.
At least I woke up. Kev's a little pumpkin spice.
At least you woke up. I'm right here, you cuck. Hey, don't you bring pumpkin spice into this. Pumpkin spice is wonderful, unlike Kev.
Apple cider is better than pumpkin spice. 10
I have a thing of apple cider in my fridge, so yes, I love apple cider. But pumpkin spice is also wonderful. It's not a competition. There's a place for both of them in this world.
I like that Buttspot called me a little pumpkin spice bitch instead.
Because that's what you are.
Aaron, what did you play? See, Tina can't hear you, but now you are yelling. That's the funny part. Oh, you can hear him? Oh, God.
That's loud. You're going to go deaf, Kev.
Sorry.
But, I've played almost no video games this week because I went back to work this week. It's my first week back at work. I went back to work on Monday.
Oh, wait, you could probably confirm something for me, but I won't show anybody unless you're not allowed to talk about it. So go ahead, talk about your week.
Yeah, so I honestly think I went back to work a little too soon because holy shit, my knee hurts every day because I do a lot of walking. But you know what? I need money really bad, so here we are.
Yeah, well, you got to go to work, buddy.
So I've been working, and then when I get home, I'm sore. So I just kind of, again, the only game I played is the easy, quick game I talk about every week the last few weeks, Marvel Snap, because I can play a few games real quick, take a break at work, sit, play a game or two. Yeah, so that's basically all I've done is Marvel Snap. I love Marvel Snap. They just released their new season this week.
Why not just win the lottery? Willie says. Actually, I am
True.
starting to actively budget to get a lotto ticket every week, month, whatever.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Nah, man, because if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win. You know.
Valier, that's literally what it is. It's so to be fair, the injury I have,
This.
I'm not going to be like 100%. Usually people aren't 100% until after a year post surgery.
They took it down. They took it down, Aaron. It must be real.
Damn.
So I don't know.
Well,
Aaron cannot confirm on
say,
it.
let me finish 1 second.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty messed up, but at least I'm walking again. The main issue is just like my first day back at work, I walked more than the entire 6 weeks post surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So it sucks because the swelling's finally, after 6 weeks that's after surgery, the swelling was finally going down. And now every day it gets a little bit worse. I had PT the day of my first day of work, and they were pretty much like, if you keep coming to PT with this bad of a limp that we know you don't like normally have because we've been working with you for the past month and a half, we're gonna have to take you off work again. So I got to figure out a way to get my leg through this and not be limping as bad, because I already have one issue. They want you to have full extension within 2 to 3 weeks after surgery. I'm 6 weeks and I'm still 3 degrees away from full extension. I just can't get past that point. Part of it is because of the complications. What?
3 degrees does not sound like a lot.
It's not. It's not a lot. But the issue is there's a lot of studies that say if you can't hit at least 0 degrees extension, like fully extended, by a certain point, there's way more chance of re-tear and injury for how long it takes you. But I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast much, but I had a bunch of I had a complication post surgery with my heart, and I got rushed to a different hospital, so I didn't have proper checkout stuff. Oh my. Me not knowing any better was like, oh, I had surgery on my knee, I should put a pillow under my knee. Whereas they want you to put a pillow under your foot to start trying to get extension immediately after surgery. But because of all the heart issues and me getting rushed to another hospital, I didn't have proper information given to me. So I had no clue. So I was like 3 days behind by the time I found that out. And that literally could be the reason I can't get the 3 degrees right now, is because I didn't have it when it was freshly cut open. So I love you fucking with the light.
No, it was getting too dark, so I was trying to fix it.
So now I'm just basically stuck 3 degrees away. But so the reason it's a problem is when you walk, when you first take a step, if you're walking a normal pattern, your leg extends all the way.
So your Aaron Ussie is too tight to flex out, is what we're trying to
basically.
Yeah.
So your leg extends all the way when your heel hits, and because I can't extend my leg all the way, that 3 degrees makes me kind of squat on the other side to make up for it. So it's causing more stress on my hips, my other knee, and stuff like that. And even though it's such a small amount, it's still enough that it causes an issue.
Well, I genuinely hope that you get better soon, because I want to see Aaron wrestle, tussle with the boys.
I did get confirmation from my physical therapist that if I get this extension and some other stuff, I could at least be rolling around in the ring, basically drilling and stuff like that comparison, by 4 or 5 months.
I would love to see you just take on the Prince Nana role and dance next to people. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Prince Nana is my favorite part of AEW right now. He's the best. So this was the thing. I don't know if you were allowed to talk about it.
Vel just said leg compensation is the worst. You'll feeling natural, and then the other leg hip side feels, and you're overcompensation.
Yep. I did that with my knee.
Honestly, that's been the biggest thing, is my right leg a lot of times is hurting just as much, if not more, than my actual knee I had surgery on, because of the way I'm compensating. And I really have to focus on how I walk. Like I have to like think about it, and then I have to like watch my legs. But then because I'm watching my legs, I'm slightly bent forward, so then my back starts to hurt,
Mm-hmm.
which also causes my hamstrings to be tight, and it's a vicious cycle right now, and it's
Do you
fucking
have
annoying.
a brace on both legs or one?
I don't have to wear a brace at all now.
So I don't know if it's too late, but well, my doctor, or not doctor, I guess the trainer at school told me, is like when I had the little tear in my knee, she's like the best thing you can do is wear two braces no matter what, because that way you don't overcompensate the other. And I should do that if it hurts now, because I do have two of them. One's like bigger than the other, but she's like that way like you're not like stiff on this leg and then walking with the other.
Yeah,
So
they told me, so basically I had a brace mostly just because like after surgery my quad was like completely shut off. Like it just wouldn't work.
gross.
And it took me 2.5 to 3 weeks before I could lift my leg on my own at all. Um
Oh.
so when I first got the okay to start walking, when they were like, okay, the surgery took, it's set, it's not gonna re-tear by putting weight on it. I couldn't walk without the brace because my quad didn't have enough strength to hold me up. So this brace basically kept my leg up. But then as soon as like my quad had enough strength to walk, they told me I don't need a brace anymore. So
Maybe
they
still
told me
wear
not
it?
to wear a brace. They told me not to. They said it will cause issues.
Oh.
Yeah,
What if what
I don't
if you
know.
wear two instead? Like one, I get, but what if you actually do wear two? Like maybe ask them.
I don't have a second one, and it would probably cost $1 million because we're in America.
No. Like even the ones at like Walgreens that are like maybe $40 at most, which
I'd have to look and I'd have to talk to them and see. My next PT's Monday, so.
Well,
Do you
guess
use
we'll
a
find out.
pool or anything that removes some stress on the joint but lets you stabilize? No, I have no. Well, one, I still, up until about a week ago, one of my surgery incisions was still open. Like it just would not heal. It finally healed recently, but it's like like 4 of the 5 like incisions are basically completely sealed and starting to like heal over / scar. The 5th one is basically just a over scab now, so it finally healed, but it's still not fully like covered. And they
Gross.
basically told me at PT, they were like, yeah, if you were still having trouble with your quad, we would probably have you in a pool now, but you're actually past the point we want you in a pool. Like they have me lifting weights now with my legs, like
Look
not
at you.
heavy weights, but I'm like using like leg extension, leg press, and hamstring curl machines.
Wow.
So
I'm just at least it's some kind of progress that you're making.
yeah, honestly, like that's the thing is my PT even said, "Hey, like if we can get this extension, which a lot of people are focused on because if I don't get extension, that's very bad and can cause issues, but they're like if we get the extension, you're making good progress. Like there's a couple things you're ahead of the curve on, a couple things you're behind the curve, but the extension's the one bad thing. We get the extension to go to 0, which I've hit 0, but only so my main physical therapist is like a 120-pound girl, and she has to put a shit ton of her weight on my knee to push it to 0.
Jeez.
So we know it physically can do it. It's just my body won't allow me to physically do it. I've gotten to 3 degrees by myself, but we've gotten to 0 more than once. So it's not like there's something called like a cyclops lesion and some other things that basically can like prevent your knee from going to 0. But my knee physically can do it. I just can't make it do it, which is really annoying. But it is a good thing because if it was like a cyclops lesion, that's another surgery to remove it.
It sounds like the worst video game you've ever played all week, Aaron.
Cyclops, yeah, dude, horrible video game.
The whole
But,
ACL surgery sounds like shit.
But I've learned a lot of Japanese this week. I've been working on that still.
If I give you a sentence in Japanese, will you be able to say it?
No, probably. I mean, maybe. It
Okay.
depends.
Say, my name is Aaron and I smell like butt.
I don't know how to say I smell like butt.
Nope. See, Aaron. So you're basically a failure, is what you're telling me.
I could have told you that like years ago.
Can you mention this thing with your job? I don't know if your job has it, but they took this tweet down, so maybe not. I don't want you to
I
get in
haven't
trouble.
seen anything about it yet.
So is it worth? Should I even bring it up or no?
Probably not.
Okay, I won't. So because I don't want you to get in trouble. But,
I feel like if that was going to be a thing, though, they would have announced it by now.
well, they do. They do Mario Kart every year, so I don't know.
But that's my point. Well, there's already a Mario Kart Switch for
Yeah.
sale at Walmart right now.
Yeah, that's their basic holiday bundle they've been doing since 2017.
Yeah,
So.
but my point is usually they wait until Black Friday to bring that back out. Like then it sells out and they don't send any more to the store. They've already sent them a bunch as of like a month ago. So I'm wondering if they're gonna have a different bundle because of that.
Makes sense. Well, there ain't a whole lot of news this week, so me and Aaron gotta. Should we do that or Gauntlet first?
Kev barely knows English.
Kev, do I know other languages? I took Spanish ever since middle school, and I know one sentence because my older brother used to say it nonstop, and then
my favorite Spanish phrase
basic
is
words.
"y tú?"
Well, there's that, and then I learned que because when I worked in a restaurant, the dishwashers would just say that to me to fuck with me because like they spoke English, but they're like, "No, we understand you, man." I was like, "All right, listen, you piece of shit." So.
Kevin, what "y2" means? It's so simple.
And you.
Yeah, it's the best sentence ever.
I also had
"Y2?"
I had a Spanish teacher that like not that I was a troublemaker in school, but like no, I had her so many years in a row that we like knew each other. So like if something happened in class, she's like, "Kevin, stop it!" I'm like, "I am doing nothing, Miss Giordano. Stop it and picking on me." And then she followed me to my high school, but not in Spanish class. I was like study hall teacher. So when she came in, I was like, "Hey," she's like, "Oh, god damn it."
Like, not this piece of shit.
No swears in Spanish. I know swears, but I don't know what half of them mean. I just know they're bad words. So, yeah, I know that one in pendejo. That's it.
Isn't that
okay.
Literally just bitch and asshole?
Yeah, that's all I know. I don't know anything else. So,
I can go ask my local Walmart's electronics team lead.
That sounds so specific. You could have just said his name.
It's a her. And
her name, you're right. How sexist to me. My bad.
I'm not trying to like dox people.
That's fair.
Yeah, she's like legit Mexican. So
good.
Her and her boyfriend, they both work at Walmart right now, and they'll be mid conversation English talking about something and just switch to Spanish without even realizing it.
The one that always got me was like years and years ago when Stepbro was in my vehicle. We were doing, I don't know what we were going. I think we were going to like a wrestling practice or something, and he spoke in the fastest, most fluent Spanish in the world because his parents speak Spanish only. So he was like, and then I think we're gonna go to Burger King after practice, and then like and then just switches right back to the real fast Spanish. I was like, you guys got to pick a lane. That was too confusing for me to hear.
Nope, that's 100%. Like at Walmart, they'll just start doing that.
Yeah. Oh wait, I know. Fangulo. That's in Italian though. That's just fucking Italian.
Nice.
That's all I got. And then whatever angry words my mom said in Italian. But she doesn't whip it out too often.
I'm trying to keep myself from going down the Japanese swear train because it's a very respectful language and culture. I was like,
yeah, very respectful language and culture. So those used panty machines they have in Japan, Aaron, please tell me more.
Different. Like when you're talking to people, it's all about respect. You know what I mean.
There's two wolves inside Japan. One side is respectful the culture. And the other side is buying used
panties vending machines.
Japan's weird as hell.
Japan's very weird, but I love it.
Yeah, should we do Gauntlet first or should we do news first?
Let's give Call of Duty another week. We'll add scores to the two games.
Aaron, explain how Kev watches anime and doesn't know what Nani is. That's the thing. I don't watch anime. So there.
He doesn't watch anything. He plays anime games, but he doesn't play them in Japanese. He plays them in English. So.
The only anime I really watched was Dragon Ball, and that's because it was just on Toonami.
Do you know what Nani means?
It means what?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know that one.
I'm going 71 for Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of Duty. I'm going 68.
You coward.
No.
You could have gone Bellsprout.
Persona 5 Tactica, did you
78.
84.
I think the game's good, but I think people are having
burnout.
I think people are having Persona 5 burnout. Even though I love the Persona 5 and I'm having a lot of fun, I love the characters. I know people are like, "Can we just get Persona 6 already?"
Yeah.
Even though Persona's been doing this exact same thing for years, but people are like, "Oh, they've never done this before." I'm like, "Okay, say that to the 10 Persona 4 spinoffs that we got."
After Mario Kart Redemption, there will be an anime marathon redemption. No, there won't. Trust me. So anyway, the gauntlet, before we explain it, is because Gianna's new here. We got we look up games on Metacritic, we guess the score, and we see who's closer. Lowest score wins. Very simple.
Yep.
So I don't know, like Iron Meat. If it was a 80 here, I don't have the TV up. If it was an 80,
I don't think we're gonna look like I said. There's only like 2 games that are out, so I feel like let's give it another week. Do you want to see if there's any other games coming out in the next week or two?
yeah, you know what? Let's look at some games.
Because we did October, but I don't think we looked up November games.
The Brazilian games that are just different flavors of Persona 5. Brazilian games. What Brazilian games? Like Mega Drive spin-offs? Oh, do we have Mario RPG on there?
We don't. We can add
God,
that.
I can't wait. I want to play that so bad. Super Mario RPG remake.
I'm actually, it's one of those few things that I'm glad I've waited and never played as much as I've always wanted to, because now I can just play that.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is one of those games that I never ever thought would come back out because Square kind of owns most of it.
I mean, again, it's the same as Persona 4. Persona 4 had a million spin-offs. They do it Persona 3 started it because it had success, but they didn't do as many spin-offs. They just did more of like re-releases. They did like 3 re-releases. And then Persona 4, they were like, all right, here's a fighting game. Here's a fighting game sequel. Here's a dancing. Persona 4 was the first one to do the dancing game. Also had a re-release. They're just adding a little bit more each gen, but like they've been doing this forever. It's an Atlas thing. I love Atlas. They make some great games, but they're a little on the money side.
They milk it a little bit.
Yeah,
I think this
I'm not
is
gonna say they
Sega.
don't, but I don't know. The thing is, like, each Persona 5 game has been good. Strikers has been good. I'm expecting Tact to be good. Royal was a good enough upgrade that it was worth it. The dancing games are just fun if you like those type games. If you don't like those type games, well, don't play them. They're spin-offs. Like,
Aaron, by the way, I saw on here that there is Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erases the name, as you know, Yakuza, right?
Okay.
So Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho are doing a Like a Dragon street fight next week on AEW. So
Interesting.
Watch that. I can't wait to see Jericho weeb out.
They're pretty good games. They have good writing. They're very like the characters are still good. Oh, I forgot about Persona Q. Persona Q was rough. The first one. The second one was good, but the first one was rough.
Turned me off from playing it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's rough. The first one was very rough.
But I don't really see why is it.
Plus, it's a very specific type of game, being like a old school dungeon crawler type game. Not many people want to play that, like old school SMTs, Entry and Odyssey, stuff like that.
Why can't
did we do RoboCop?
Yeah. Yes. We either put it on there or looked it up. I can't remember.
I thought we looked it up. Yeah.
I don't know. Why is it doing it this way instead of the grid like I liked it last time?
Maybe you have it broken.
I don't see anything else like what Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Do you care about that?
I plan to get it at some point.
You want to throw it on the list? I don't care.
Sure. I'm just gonna say Naruto new fighting game because I don't feel like typing all that.
Cool. All right, that will help me when I look it up later.
I will literally tell you what it is.
Sega Racing Classic 2. I don't care about that. Fashion Dreamer.
Hell yeah!
There's not much I'm looking forward to. So let me look at December.
You're on November 2nd. Was there?
It's like doing it in a weird way. That's why. Like, let me go to December. I don't like this new update on the web. Stop updating things, internet. I want things to be the same.
Dude, my work phone had like 4 updates while I was out, and since I've been back, I've had nothing but issues. And I'm like, I had none of these issues before I went like on my surgery leave. Like, why is it so bad? Oh, the Avatar game. We can add that.
Do we want to add that?
Yeah, isn't it like an Ubisoft game?
Probably. I don't know. Little Devil Inside. House Flipper 2? Whoa.
What is it called? Avatar Frontier? Is it Frontier or Frontiers of Pandora?
Frontiers of Pandora.
Okay.
I don't know.
What a box, dude.
Yo, Pigeon Simulator. Put that on.
Bro, we don't need Pigeon Simulator. We already have Hatful Boyfriend. We can date pigeons in that game.
Pigeon Simulator.
I'm not doing
on the list.
It's not as good as Hatful Boyfriend.
Wow.
It never will be.
Aaron, you don't know that.
I do know that. Can you date pigeons in Pigeon Simulator?
Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. That'd be great.
Yeah, I know you want that. I know you're horny for that.
I kind of am, actually.
Warhammer
Yo,
40K Space Marine 2.
If you can poop on people, I'm in. We'll have to look it up. And then let's add Lord of Ring Golem for the Switch.
No, absolutely not.
No. We're not.
Lord of the Ring Golem TM.
So the reason I hate that you put the Naruto new fighting game is because when we look up scores right now, I won't be able to like look up gameplay because I don't know the name.
Oh, we can look up scores next week then if it'll make you happy.
All right, Super Mario RPG. Do you want to look at gameplay of it or no?
I don't care. I'm going 91.
You're going 91 of it just based off vibes?
Yeah, dude.
I want this so bad. I can't wait. Like the
just the way 99.
No, that's too much.
100.
Yeah. No, I want.
Oh, he said it. I put it.
84. Okay, if you say you play anime games without watching anime, have you played Attack on Titan games? I have not, but I would play them. Stupid lighting fix better. I would play
majority of the Attack on Titan games that I've seen are basically
I've only seen
Dynasty
one.
Warriors. I think I've seen 2. I thought they were just Dynasty Warriors games, basically. Which isn't bad. I like Dynasty Warriors games, but...
I really hate that I can't color correct in my Discord window, but we're going to live in the darkness now. Okay.
I love that for you.
Thank you. They're basically Dynasty Warriors. I can't do kill targets. I'm in. I like Dynasty Warriors.
I mean, yeah, Dynasty Warriors is fun. I can't play it, like, non-stop. I used to when I was younger. I loved it. Like, PS2 era Dynasty Warriors, bangers, but...
Like a Dread and Gaiden gameplay. Okay. I don't really care for Yakuza, but I know people do.
Yeah, Yakuza is a very big franchise. I still haven't tried it. I want to try it. I just haven't.
I think you would like it. It
seems very up my wheelhouse.
It's just too much talking. And the problem is, like, I am a dub guy, not a sub guy. If it's all in Japanese, I'm gonna zone out. I need kinetic sand.
And that is why I did not tell you to play Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
I saw it. Listen, with Peace and Love and Static, I saw Static play it, and I was like, "What?" I thought this was supposed to be a tactics game. There were like 2 battles.
No, you're talking about Digimon Survive.
That's you're right.
Cyber Sleuth is a little bit older. It's basically like Final Fantasy meets Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's really good. It's just I don't think it fits. You would probably like the game if it had English dub, but it just doesn't have English dub.
Yeah. It's a Saints Row of JRPGs. Maybe anime has dubbed. It's
that kind of makes sense. That's honestly an
bad.
interesting comparison for Yakuza.
Yeah. It's also not about anime has dub. It's just that if I have free time, I would 100 out of 100 times play a game versus watch something.
The only time Kev watches stuff is when he watches either wrestling or stuff with Tina. There's no in between.
And we got to finish Bachelor in Paradise because I was sleepy last night, so I got things to watch. That is an anime.
All right, I'm giving this an 81.
88.
Wow. All right, there, Mr. Not Prices, right? So it's Naruto cross Boruto, so Naruto x Boruto.
Oh, God, I hate that. You could just be normal. Naruto.
And it should pop up if you, not that one. There you go, that one right there.
This one?
Right there, yeah.
Can you just put this name in? I hate you. All right,
I'm not typing all that. Copy and paste it.
Fine. I can't. Let's see what this gameplay is looking like.
I'm going to give it like a 80. I already know. I'm excited for it. It's basically like any of the other Ultimate Ninja Storms, but it's like the newest version of it that's going to have all the newest characters from Boruto, and it's going to have all the story from all of Naruto through Boruto that's out right now. And it makes me happy because I'm a
Is the show called Boruto?
Yeah. Well, it's like Naruto Next Generation's Boruto or something like that.
I just love that Naruto was just like, yo, I'm going to name my kid Boruto, and nobody stopped him. Like, they were like, that's a name we're going with, kid. There. I'll go 82.
I was expecting you to do 79. I was going to fist fight you. All right, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. I'm going to give it a 79. I've seen a bunch of stuff on this, so if you want to look stuff up, you can.
I do, because I know nothing of the game. And honestly, I still can't
remember. It has potential to look like a fun game, honestly.
Avatars of Pandora, let's see. I saw a gun, which means I'm already in.
Yeah. You play as what are they, the Navi or whatever, and you can use like their bow and arrow stuff, or you can literally just use a gun. It's kind of funny.
That sounds like the way better way. The thing is, these things freak me out. The Navi. I don't know. It looks pretty. I don't know.
Find an actual gameplay section.
Hello, Scooter. I don't. That's the thing. I'm skipping around this video, but I haven't seen one gameplay thing. It all looks pretty.
It's funny because there is. I've seen gameplay stuff.
Here
we go. Yeah, this is.
I don't know,
just
man.
Sneaking with a bow.
Would you put 79?
I put 79 because I'm like, I'm in the middle. This has the potential to be really good, but I can also see it completely flopping.
74.
So that's why I was like, I'm going to go middle because it definitely could be either or.
Tomb Raider had more interactive.
There we go.
Wow.
Look at now he pulls out an assault rifle. Went from bow and arrow to assault rifle, baby.
Did people really like that second movie?
I haven't even seen it. Couldn't.
I'm going to tell you right now, Willie. I know. I like I said, I saw the first Avatar. Couldn't tell you anything about that movie other than it was pretty. I don't know any, and the plot was basically Pocahontas.
Kinda.
Yeah. So that's all I can tell you. I don't know.
The game looks honestly like I said, the game looks pretty fun. It's just I can see it also just completely flopping. So
let's look up Space Marine 2, baby. I think the Avatar movies
they're very overrated. I've never met someone who doesn't say they're overrated, yet they still make a shit ton of money.
Well, I think they made a bunch of money the first time, at least, because it was like the first like 3D IMAX movie that looked really, really, really good.
Yeah, well, pretty sure they made a shit ton of money on this one too.
Space Marine 2 looks like Gears of War, which is what I thought the first one looked like. I just love that Warhammer is going down the Kirby rabbit hole of I don't know what genre this is, but throw Warhammer in it.
I mean, there's Warhammer Total War, which is fun. I love the
Total War. Space Marine was Gears of War. Bolt Gun was Doom. There's Vermintide, which is Left 4 Dead. There's like a Tower Defense. There's everything Warhammer, and I don't know anything about this. Yeah,
might as well. I mean, it's basically just another form of Dungeons and Dragons. Might as well.
Unless you do Space Marine, and then it's like Space Dungeons and Dragons.
But that's my point. Like, it's just another form of Dungeons and Dragons. But
Warhammer is Boom Boom Pow version of Persona 5. Yeah.
I can't even say that, dude. Persona 5 has like 4 spin-offs, if that.
I really don't know what I have to do to keep my camera bright, so I'm just going to do this the rest of the podcast. Put my hand really close. Okay.
Just get a better camera, dude.
I want one so bad. This camera has no software, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. So I have to just constantly manually do it in OBS, but I can't with the Discord window because it brightens yours.
You could literally just buy like a $35 webcam. That'll be better than that.
Well, the thing is, if I get one, I want one that blurs the background and makes it look very nice. So whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about. Persona needs more spin-offs, in my opinion. My humble opinion.
82 for this.
Give me more Persona spin-offs. 82. Right. What do I want to give it?
I don't know.
All right, I don't know. That's what I gave it. I don't know.
Well, okay.
77 we'll go with.
Sick. All right, so there's not a whole lot of news. I don't know if we'll need a list today, but why not? Keep it on there.
List me.
List me, daddy ass. So we got the first thing that makes me and Aaron sad is Free Radical is apparently at risk of being closed. I just saw this.
Embarrassing. Free Radical is goated, and we should be up to Time Splitter 74 by now.
We should honestly be treating Time Splitters like the #1 first-person shooters franchise of all time.
Yeah, can we stop having people suck off GoldenEye and talk about the actual good game they made?
They stopped sucking off GoldenEye the second it got re-released, Aaron.
But that's my point. So now let's start talking about Time Splitters, the one that actually holds up.
Yeah, Time Splitters, honestly. So wait, I don't know if we tried it, but does Future Perfect, because it's on the Series S, like, can we play that online or no?
I believe it was not online.
Fuck, dude, I want to play it so bad.
I'm not a horrible person or anything, but like Chris and I did play Time Splitters 2 on PC. Just saying. It's doable.
Can I play it on the Steam Deck?
I mean probably, but we had to like it was emulation, so.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, there's that Future Perfect remake that was rumored to be coming out. I think they confirmed it actually, didn't they?
I don't remember it ever being
officially
confirmed. It was on your birthday. I remember it was like somebody important talking about it, but it was never like this is definitely gonna come out.
I just want a new Time Splitter. So anyway, I hope it doesn't get closed. That was we didn't cover it really quickly because I just found it. But we did cover is apparently Nintendo Microsoft won't allow a new horror game coming only to PlayStation. It's called Christmas Massacre, and the game is too crazy for Xbox and Nintendo.
Not enough swords.
You know what I
Mario
want as a
needs
game
more
after
swords.
Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, Mushroom Kingdom Warriors? Yeah, right. You think Nintendo's gonna give Mario a weapon? Good luck.
He could start spitting fire at people.
It's not gonna happen. They wouldn't even put Samus in Fortnite. Actually, that was for different reasons, but still. Let's see what this Christmas Massacre only coming to PlayStation looks like.
This looks like a great game, dude.
Dude, this looks like shit.
This looks like an even worse looking.
You have to kill them all here.
Manhunt.
What is this? What is this?
Larry was Fire was spotted.
What is this? Is coming only to PlayStation. What a game.
Yeah, like Manhunt looks better than this, but this definitely reminded me just the way the camera and everything is of Manhunt for some reason.
I gotta say, I do love that they went with PS1 graphics. That does make me happy. Super Mario RPG Maker.
Everybody killed.
I want Super Mario RPG real bad, Scoot. This looks terrible, but I want it.
Honestly, if I could get it for like $5, I'd play it.
How much is it gonna cost?
It can't cost more than like $10-20 probably.
No, it's too crazy for Switch. Dude, I can't wait. Aaron, put this on the gauntlet.
We're not putting this on the gauntlet.
Put Christmas Mask on the gauntlet right now.
We're not putting it on the gauntlet, but we both have to play it. If you put it on the gauntlet, I'm just gonna delete it.
But I don't know if it's gonna be PlayStation 5 only. It's called Christmas Massacre.
So couldn't get a PlayStation 5, coward.
Are you buying it for me?
Yeah, dude, with your money. I got you.
Oh, thanks, dude. What do we got here? Oh, this is quick. PlayStation, speaking of that, is ending their Twitter integration, which is the biggest non-story I've ever heard.
X integration.
Yeah, anyway, I'll never call it that.
Actually,
I'll literally never call it X. Oh, it's on Steam? Willie, is it deck verified? I need to know. Oh my
God, Kev. Stop being a coward and use your PC.
No. So, I don't know. This is like
getting like a nice PC just so you can not use it.
Yep. So this is like the dumbest feature that I don't care, because if you just make a clip, it's not that hard to like get it to anything else.
It is actually kind of annoying if you can't just auto do it. Like, it's still doable, but it's like, just let me auto put it there. Like, stop being a fucking cuck, dude.
Okay, cool. So Aaron's mad about it. I'm not on Xbox. I mean,
I'm not mad because I don't do it. It's just stupid. Like, there's literally no reason for this except for old rich people egos.
Basically. So there you go. There's a non-story if you care about it. I just saw this quick. This is playable. Good enough. I'm in. Nobody wanted to buy the Hitman dev apparently at one point in time, Aaron, which is sad to me. They
really funny.
That really sucks. Hitman's so good. But apparently there's times where a few companies only offered $1 for the studio.
That's fucked. That's insulting, dude. That's like,
that is insulting.
Dude, we don't like your shit. We just want your IP. Here's $1, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's that. Switch is still having Twitter integration, which I've used, and I gotta say, I feel like I did actually something from Switch, and then it never ever posted. So maybe I messed it up, but that's really sad because I love the Hitman.
I feel like $8.99 Canadian dollars would make it more like $6 in the US, 6 or 7. At least a couple like months ago, that's what it would have been.
Microsoft took out the Twitter integration a bit ago. Something like Elon asked for fees now. Yeah, they charge the API pricing for a lot of things actually. So rough. Man, I can't believe.
Can we talk about real quick how the whole thing of him doing all the new Twitter Blue stuff was to get rid of bots, but I've had more sex bots liking and commenting on my shit than ever before.
The dude's a liar, and he's just a
It's
rich
so
guy.
aggravating.
I have said it many times. Elon Musk is a kid that was rich as a child and thought having money would get him friends. And when he learned that everyone just hates him because he's just a dickhole, he just decided that's my personality for the rest of my life.
Like, it's just so annoying. Like, dude, I'm sick of all these like fucking random sex bots on every fucking thing. Yeah. Literally, I would rather the graphic artists to be harassing me over these sex bots.
See, at least with the graphic artists, I just say, oh, I have an art guy, and then I tag Stitch, and like, you should check out his work, and then they just leave me alone.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's so annoying. Sorry.
Speaking of which, we're Stitched. No, I get it, because it's annoying, because the Elon Musk sucks.
Especially as you're like, I haven't recently, but like, I'm trying to like, post about like wrestling shit, and like,
you want to wrestle me? Shit over. Check out my link here, bro.
Yeah, literally.
It's
And
kind
it's
of what
just
it is.
random dumb shit like that. And I'm like, stop.
I don't know who will be able to
Actually
hear
aggravated
this.
about it.
So this is the quick thing I was mad about Call of Duty. God, I don't want to hear it. Jesus, sorry about that, everybody. So basically, in Call of Duty, Aaron, I'm sure you've played it once in your life, right?
Yeah, I used to play Call of Duty all the time when I was younger. I
Why
love Call
did,
of Duty
or
back in
maybe
the day.
not, brother, just come out of nowhere? It's not supposed to be on this.
Because we'd use the sound alert.
I know, it scared my ears. Hi, everybody.
Maybe you should turn them off for the podcast.
I did. It's not on this scene. I don't know why I heard it. Anyway, hi, Skid. So the thing about the new Call of Duty, which I was telling you about later, Aaron, or before, is to unlock stuff, you have to do daily challenges. It's not just like how Call of Duty used to be, where you level up and you get a thing. You now have to do daily challenges to unlock things.
That's fucking stupid.
It's very dumb. That's why people were mad.
Yeah, that is like just trying to cash in on people's FOMO and harassing them. Like,
right. So
that's fucking stupid.
Right. So what's funny is I was telling Aaron about this earlier, and he's like, "Oh, it's just Call of Duty is reverse sports games. Everyone hates it in the beginning, and then they come back."
I mean,
later in the
I'm
year.
still not wrong about that.
No, you're not. But I was trying to tell you, no, there's a reason. So if you want like a gun, you have to do for the DG58 complete 3 daily challenges. Get a shock stick. You have to do 3 daily challenges. Like, it's kind of bad. This is like
no,
the
that's
thing
really
is
poor design.
At least Fortnite is free. All the guns are there, but like this is not the move, guys. And it's basically a $70 DLC right now because you can't. I guess we'll jump into this one. Is which my biggest fear was. So if you want Modern Warfare 3, you have to launch Modern Warfare 2 because it's just like in the same menu.
I love that. I can't believe people weren't expecting this. Like, dog, do you not remember when Warzone first came out? You had to like install like the game. I forget what game it was at the time, but
right. But here's the minor difference in that. Warzone, I understand being like a free spin-off that costs 0 money. It's like, hey, here's Call of Duty. Hey, if you want to play Warzone, here's the thing. So in Black Ops Cold War, it had the same menu, but the thing is, if you like clicked on like, say I opened Black Ops Cold War and I wanted to play like Call of Duty World War II, you'd hit that button, it would close that, and then just boot it up for you, and like it was a different thing. It was just like, I don't know, hot switched on your Xbox. This is like one giant file size now, so that you have to access. So my friend Nick was.
I'm pretty sure Warzone like was the same way because I remember when I wanted to play the Call of Duty that was around the time of Warzone, I had to install Warzone with it, and Warzone was like 2 billion gigs.
Right.
It was the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah. So now, my friend who did not buy Modern Warfare 3, but he has 2, had to update, and now it takes up like 250 gigs on his Xbox for a game he does not own. To be like, here, we added it to the game. Oh, you can't touch it though. That's so bad. It's terrible. And honestly, I have the itch to play Call of Duty once in a while.
You know what?
But I'm so turned off by the menu that I immediately
go,
nope.
I respect it. You know what? Fuck consumers. Who cares what consumers want? It's all about the money, baby.
But it's so
I love it.
Bad.
I mean, here's the thing though, and this is the same thing with sports games that you give me shit for. And this isn't directed towards you because I know you don't get Call of Duty every year like everyone else.
No, once in a while.
As long as people, even with people getting mad on the internet, there's going to still be bajillions of people that buy and play this and do it anyways. And just like Madden, just like MLB The Show, it's not going to get better until people stop doing that. Because their bottom dollar, they hit the goals that they want, so they think they're doing well. Even with all the backlash and stuff, they're like, well, we still made more money with this game than we did with the last one, so fuck it, let's keep doing it.
Yeah, unfortunately. And like Willie said, if I get the COD feeling, play Halo. I still think Halo's gameplay is top tier over Call of Duty.
Even when Halo first, like the newest one first came out, you were like, I love the gameplay, there's just nothing to do in it.
And now there's stuff to do. So I do think the campaign is still kind of whack, but
I will give you that. You were very consistent on that with Halo.
Yeah, I still think it is.
You never once talked crap about the gameplay itself. You really enjoyed the gameplay.
Thank you. What else was here that I added little things because there were just little things this week. We're like Aaron said before also. Yeah. Apparently the Epic Game Store is still losing millions every year, and apparently it's been unprofitable for 5 years.
How does it still exist?
So, because Epic has dumb money, number one. But number two, I can't imagine a store that said, here's a free AAA game every month, twice a month. I know so many people who only downloaded this store to either play Fortnite or get the free game and then do nothing else. Right, and that's like kind of a problem. This is why I say exclusives sell things. You need like exclusive things only on the Epic Store, but then I don't think anything's ever just stayed there. No. You know? They plan to have it go as a loss to get an install-based combat Steam. Great, but how many years can you do that for?
Yeah.
So
Steam is so like, I can't think of the word, like just in the PC community now that's what people use. It's just easier to have everything there. And
I'm not a PC gamer. And I've always heard people complain that like, oh, a game's coming to Epic and not Steam, I'm not buying it. I just don't see how hard it is to click a different desktop icon, but that's me. Like,
so while I agree with you, it also is annoying to have like 18 launchers, and also it's annoying when like personally Steam runs pretty like easily well on my computer. Epic's store is sometimes buggy and laggy and annoying.
Okay, I mean,
so it's just like, is it worth it for me? Do I care enough about this game that I want to get that? That's my personal preference. Just like you know, I love Ubisoft games.
Right.
I don't want them on PC. One, their ports suck usually.
Yeah,
but two,
I was gonna say that.
Even if you like get them on Steam, you have to launch Ubisoft Connect or whatever it's called. I think I actually have it here.
Okay, see, but
like,
that's annoying.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's like so for as much as I love Ubisoft games, I really like, am I going to get this because it's just not worth it to do the extra steps for me? It's annoying. Does it take much longer than just clicking another icon? No. But that's the same thing with people with Steam and Epic. Like, I have Steam open on my computer like 24/7. Do I really want to go open another thing? Like, again, it's not hard. We're not saying it's hard. It's just an inconvenience that some people are just like, I don't care enough to do. And then there's also just other like the, you know, console wars. There's just dumb people on the internet that complain about everything.
Yeah, that's fair. What is there anything else going on?
Man, I love Assassin's Creed so much. Yeah, no, 100% though. Like if you're a PC gamer, I can understand why you hate any Ubisoft thing, because Ubisoft sucks.
Yeah.
At bringing their games over. They're just messes.
Speaking of PCs, there's a new Steam Deck, baby. Steam Deck OLED. Woo. And I watched everybody cry.
Wasn't the big expensive one originally an OLED?
No, it was like
better screen.
It was a better screen, anti-glare. But like people are like crying that I just bought a Steam Deck. Now I'm getting ripped off. Like this.
Hasn't Steam Deck been out for like 3 years, 3 years now?
Yeah, for like 2 years. But everyone's like, I just got one. I'm ripped off. I'm like, you're really not though. Like there's always
wait till these people buy Nintendo Switches for Christmas this year.
That's what's weird is, I mean, I made fun of the OLED Switch because it was funny to watch everyone cry over the Switch Pro not being that. But like, there's always a hardware improvement. This is not new.
Yeah, since PS2 probably, like that gen. Yeah. Like PS2's start. Now, granted, they've been getting faster and faster, but like again, Steam Deck's been out for 2 years. I'm glad they're updating it. Like I love my Steam Deck. I'm not going to upgrade. I'm happy with my Steam Deck. But you know, if they keep doing little upgrades, eventually, maybe I'll be like, all right, I think it's time for me to get a new one.
I don't think it's worth upgrading, number one. But
no, not right now. I don't think
same fuckers who will upgrade their video card when the new one comes out. I mean, if you want to, cool. But like again, it's just that's hardware upgrades, man. Like,
but yeah, that's the thing.
It's not a new thing.
Same shit. People just like to complain.
And I know people who. Yeah, true. I know people who are always like, oh, I'm just going to wait for the next one. And then the next one comes out and they're like, well, I might as well wait for the next one. And they just keep waiting. So like.
And that's just as annoying as the people who are like, I have to have every single one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's fine being patient.
Get what you want. Yeah, get what you want and enjoy what you want. It's as simple as that.
Don't rob yourself of like happiness because you're always waiting either.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, get what you want and enjoy what you want. It's that simple. Like, and let people enjoy shit.
No.
Like, am I going to get the OLED one? No. Again, I'm very happy with my Steam Deck, and once I get back to traveling and wrestling, it'll start getting more use. I haven't used it much because I've been forced at home and haven't been playing games because I'm a depressed mess, but you know, that's life.
Yeah. Whatever, nerd.
What a loser, dude. Imagine being depressed because you can't do anything, coward.
Sure. Why not? Let's go over this quick list. I got a little time. Do you?
Uh, I'm just relaxing. I actually was going to try to play some video games today because I haven't played video games in so long.
I'm not.
I
I'm
have a,
gonna be busy all day. So what are you playing?
my knee hurts really, like, it's actually not too bad right now, but my knee sucked all week. I was like, I'm giving it to, like, today to relax. I don't know. I have my Steam open. I was thinking, maybe I'm going to finally play some more Starfield. I haven't played Starfield in a while.
I would like to read what Scooter said. You know, it still blows me away that people want to bitch about something, but then they'll still buy it. Show companies you don't want it by not buying it. Call of Duty. We literally just talked about it.
Literally, like, I guarantee 85% of the people who are complaining about the daily thing. Granted, I'll give them maybe some people bought it day one because they were like they really loved the last Call of Duty and they loved the things that they were shown. But they'll still probably be the same person that goes in and puts extra money into the season passes and this and that while still bitching about the game. Now, there's a difference between bitching about the game and saying it sucks and this and that and it needs to be better than someone who's like, okay, I still like this game, but it could be better in this way. I'm still going to support the game because I like the game and I enjoy it, but it can be better in this way. Whereas, like, this Call of Duty stuff is just, no.
Right. So we got a quick list to go to kill time.
I can't wait for it to be a bad list. It was just
probably we found something. I think you like typed in funny games of all time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. And I've heard of Jazz Punk.
You had me until Assassin's Creed.
No, Jazz Punk. Never heard of that. Have you?
No.
All right. How about West of Loathing?
Never heard of it.
This is going great. Spy versus Spy.
Is that like based on the old like show?
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly, Scooter. That's simplest terms of basically what I was trying to say.
Bitching and critiquing are two different things. True.
Because like I love MLB the Show and I will critique it consistently because there's a lot wrong with it, but I also still love the game and enjoy it every year.
True. Parappa the Rapper. Have you played it?
I've never played it, but I know people love it. It's one of those like cult classic type games.
Undertale, never played it. These are supposed to be funny games that I haven't played.
Nitro's like favorite game of all time.
I've heard it's good, but the thing is, it was like in the zeitgeist so much. I think I know everything about that game without playing it. You know,
I was gonna say I know so much of like the spoilers and stuff of Undertale that I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. Undertale was overrated garbage. Well, that's you, Squid. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, never played it.
I know like the movies and stuff. I've never played the game.
Overcooked, actually a funny game.
I've never played it, but I saw like streamers play it like in the background and stuff. I was like, oh, it looks fun. I'd play that.
Me and Tina constantly test our marriage in Overcooked.
Love that for you guys.
Katamari Damacy, I need to play those.
We talking about overrated garbage. There you go. What? That is overrated garbage.
What is it? What is it?
Katamari.
I've never played it. I don't know.
I think those games are overrated as shit. In my opinion, I'll have the Squid hot take right there. I think Katamari Damacy was the like most overrated franchise of all time.
I don't know.
It might not be the most overrated franchise of all time, but I think the series is overrated. It is so boring.
I feel like it's appropriately rated because like it's not very mainstream at all.
Okay,
so I don't hear a lot of people talk about it.
Now, about 10, 15 years ago, it was so like over, dude. Like, there's people who didn't play video games that loved this game. Like, it had a moment where it was super overly high rated.
Was it though?
What? No, 100%. There's I know at least like 15 to 20 people that don't play video games that were like, oh yeah, this is the greatest game of all time. Any other video game sucks. And I'm like, okay, dude.
Katamari's the mobile game that made it. Then you should say the same about Super Monkey Ball.
I can't comment on that because I've never played Super Monkey Ball. I just think this game is so boring, dude. So boring.
Right,
I've tried 2 different versions of it. I can't.
The Worms games, they are funny because
they're
yeah. No, I like Worms.
They're stupid funny. I'm down with it.
WarioWare, those are actually funny.
I haven't played any of the newer ones, but yeah.
Honestly, I think it peaked at the Wii. Like there was a time and place for WarioWare, and I don't think they're ever gonna get.
Now we need Wario World back.
Yeah, that I agree. Octodad, I played like 2 seconds of this.
I never played it, but I will say a lot of the YouTube videos and stuff that like, I randomly saw of it looked hilariously stupid.
I know I broke Discord. Don't yell at me. Hold on. I'm putting it on my list. I'm putting it on my list because Discord's dumb.
Octodad?
Yeah, I don't know if it's on my list.
Nah, that's fair.
My never-ending list of games that I'll play before I die one day. No, I don't have it on. There we go.
I don't think WarioWare is overrated at this point because nobody really cares about the new WarioWares. If I'm being honest,
I think it's appropriately rated.
In my circle of people, I don't think it was.
WarioWare was strictly time and place game, like GBA, GameCube, and Wii. I don't think it works after that.
I think Wii was like the perfect spot for it, and yeah, Octodad was like the Quaps type game. Yeah,
Hitman. Those are actually funny games because of all the stupid stuff you can do.
I think what makes them funnier is that like a lot of the games take themselves too serious, and it makes it funnier.
I mean, all the clothes in this world are one size fits all, and nobody noticed the weird bald guy with a bar cat. Like, have you like?
That's my favorite thing, dude. It's like just what man. There's a hitman that's like this dude that's bald with the barcode. What? Whoa! There's a guy bald with a barcode, but he's not wearing a suit. Definitely different dude.
I've been working with these people at my job for the past 5 years, and I haven't noticed that Tim is missing, and there's the new bald guy with a barcode tattoo in a Tim suit. It's probably fine. Like
probably fine, brother.
I love Hitman for that reason. Skate. I've never
played the Skates. I stopped like playing Tony Hawk type games after Tony Hawk.
Psychonauts. I think this game is overrated.
I think it's good. I think it's a good game that people have recently overrated. Like the people are like saying it's like one of the greatest games of all time. And I'm like, okay, now we're pushing it, guys. We're pushing it. I think it's for me, it's the same way as Final Fantasy VII, where Final Fantasy VII is so overrated. I think Final Fantasy VII is an S tier game, and I still think it's being overrated.
So with Psychonauts, we played for the game club, and all I heard was about how this is like one of them underrated gems that people didn't give enough love to. I played it. It loses its charm very quickly to me. I'll play the second one and try it, but it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, Squid. Like for me, I think Final Fantasy VII is an S tier game. I think it is an amazing game. I also think it might be the most overrated game of all time.
Imagine thinking Final Fantasy VII is the greatest Final Fantasy when like 9 is right there.
10, good call.
Yeah,
okay, Stick of Truth,
funny game.
S tier game. Love that game.
I need to play Fractured Butthole still.
I've tried twice and I stop partway through every time. I don't know what it is. Stick of Truth grabbed me and I loved it. But something about Fractured Butthole, it just I can't keep with it.
Final Fantasy Tactics, then 9 and 10. I feel like Tactics is like its own thing. To be honest.
See, that's kind of so. I love Tactics. Obviously, y'all know I'm a huge Tactics fan. Fire Emblem's like my favorite.
Never heard you
of all time.
talk about Tactics once.
Yeah, not at all. But yeah, I would consider that like I know it's Final Fantasy technically, but I consider that separate. And then also 10's better than 9. Fall off a cliff.
Okay. Goat Simulator. It's funny.
Yeah, it's like, funny. It's funny. I can't argue it's not funny. There's a lot of good shit you can do with it.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Haven't played it.
Great Mighty Pooh automatically makes it funny.
True. Lego City Undercover, overrated.
I've never played that Lego game.
People wanted Lego City Undercover to be like GTA Lego, and it was not. And it kind of
if you take 10 from me, I'll be very sad. Final Fantasy 10 until Persona 5 was my favorite game of all time, and to this day, it still goes back and forth between the two that are my favorite game of all time. Like I love Final Fantasy 10 is what truly made me fall in love with RPGs. Like I liked RPGs before, but Final Fantasy 10 is what Final Fantasy 10 is my Final Fantasy 7 for most of these marks around my age.
Bold. Stanley Parable. I want to play this. I don't know if you ever played those.
I have not.
Yeah,
I know a little bit about it, but I've never played them.
Saints Row 4, I haven't played, but a 3 was hilarious. And I mean, look at this weapon right here.
I didn't hear good things about 4. I heard good things about 3.
4 was when it kind of started going a little weird. There's that. Final Fantasy 8 and 9 were my top 10. Get 8 out of that spot, Bill. I will stand at that.
8 is a beautiful game. Shut your mouth.
8 is definitely a game that exists.
It's a great game. I love 8.
Okay, sure. Fable. Never played the Fable.
Fable, which I played either 1 or 2. They're fine. I think the issue with Fable is it tries to be too funny sometimes when it shouldn't be. It should just.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a fine franchise.
Hell yeah, Surgeon Simulator, baby. I love Surgeon Simulator. As somebody who's had a surgery, I can tell you, very accurate. You just cut the rib cage open, you toss it over there, and then you just pop a new heart in. Boom, easy.
Yeah, that's how it works. Did you not know?
Yeah.
That's how they fixed my knee.
That's how they fixed.
They
my,
literally
my
just
thyroid.
they cut my leg off at the thigh and reattached a new one.
It's crazy. And then you just take the drugs on the table, but don't hit the wrong drugs, then you can't do surgery. All one-handed, by the way, if you're playing one player.
Yeah.
Which is the best. So.
As you should.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto, I mean, yeah. They're funny. Not 4. Not 4. 4 took itself too seriously. And the only thing from 4 was, cousin, do you want to go bowling, cousin? That was it.
Yeah, I guess.
I
don't see them as like funny. I don't know. They have funny moments, but I don't see them as like funny games.
Wow, Aaron's at here. Bulletstorm.
Never played it.
I do have this on my list. Okay, cool. I meant to play one of them. They gave away like the new one for PlayStation. The Sims.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think it's like. I mean, yes, it's meant to be funny at times, but you can do some real funny shit with this.
Got it. Yeah.
Like murder.
True. Like murder. Portal 1 and 2. Portal 2 is the first game I've ever played that made me laugh hysterically in a room by myself. Like,
damn.
It was so good. Portal 2, like,
I've never played either Portal.
If anyone's played Portal 2, and the gimmick where Gladys is about to tell you you're going to meet your parents made me shit myself laughing. It was
you probably
10 out of
shouldn't
10.
shit yourself while laughing.
I had to clean up so much. It was
I will say
absolute embarrassment.
every interaction I've heard from like the games, like because you know that shit's posted everywhere.
Yeah,
absolutely wonderful. Love it.
Yeah.
I want to play both of them. I just haven't.
I'll play Portal 2 with you.
I'd be down.
All right, there you go. I'm bad at puzzles. Secret of Monkey Island. I never played them. I don't do point.
Not for me. Monkey Island's not for me. I know people love them. I know that they're very well loved by the people who've played them, but I'm good on point and click adventures. I know it was a time, it was a thing. It's not for me.
Well, there you go. Well, those are apparently the funniest games all the time, according to The Guardian, my favorite video game website ever. We did it.
We did a podcast, guys, and I didn't even fall off a cliff this time.
As opposed to other times you have?
Yeah, dude.
All right, cool.
I got to do stuff with Sabu last night. If anyone knows Sabu, hell yeah, Sabu and Rhino. Let's go.
Aaron got to touch a rhino at the zoo. Who was very proud of it.
I did. I got to touch a rhino.
Sick.
At least I didn't get gored by the rhino. That was Nate. Nate got gored by the rhino.
You would be dead.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
no gore for me.
No gore for me. Just the violence that you felt. Maybe Sabu didn't even put you through a table, so you basically didn't even get a full experience.
He doesn't put people through table. He throws chairs at people's heads.
No clue why Sims is on Switch. EA is missing on big money.
That is shocking. Like I feel like Switch would be a good market for it.
I don't think this Switch can handle like Sims 4. I'm being honest.
I'm just thinking like that would be a good market for it because like it's like a family game, and that was like everybody I know like played Sims at some point.
Actually, you know what? I don't think Sims is just good on consoles in general.
I mean, I agree, but
like I feel like
I do think Switch would be a good moneymaker for it.
Yeah, I feel like you need mouse and keyboard for it.
They could find a way.
If the Switch can handle the Harry Potter game, it can handle Sims. Can it handle the Harry Potter game though?
We don't know yet. It's not out yet. It comes out next week, I think.
I don't know if that's true. Yeah, the Switch. Listen, the Switch is getting old. Okay, it needs to take its adult's prostate exam. Don't
worry, it'll get its prostate exam after Christmas. They got to sell their last year of Christmas shit first.
It's old. Can't handle it no more.
Handle me, Step Kevin.
All right. Well, now you're in charge of handling the patron since you said that.
I don't know what a patron is. Can you explain to me what a patron is?
They're the people that give us money to do evergreens. JD from the Red Leaf Retrocasting Clips. Hello.
Oh, I was gonna thank them. I just wanted you to explain what it was.
Nah, you're lazy, and I didn't want to do it.
Wow.
So grab him by the Aaron Nussie. Oh, Kev, Hogwarts Legacy has a Switch trailer. Trailers are cool. I've been lied to by trailers before.
Actually, I would prefer Normussy. Thank you.
Ew, that's worse. I mean, the Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, trailers make everything usually look good, but I don't know. I'll wait.
Who lies on the internet?
Listen, I love the Switch. It's a great little system. But
Squid, it sounds way grosser too, and that's what makes it happy. Makes me happier about it.
But like, if it's the same price on Switch and something else, I would probably
Going
get it
something
on
else.
something
Yeah.
else.
That's my
Unless
Switch
they
has definitely become an exclusive only machine. If it's on something else, I'm getting it on something else.
like, I mean, if it's on the Switch and the Steam Deck. All right, fine. I'll look at the Hogwarts Legacy Switch trailer.
Let's
go ahead. I am
Can't
too.
wait to look at this PS1 game. This is gonna look like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on PS1 all over again.
Where's the trailer? I mean, Hogwarts Legacy Switch trailer.
I think it comes out next week.
All right, game in action. This is supposedly on the Switch. Fine, I'll look at it. Here we are. All footage captured on a Switch. Okay. I mean, it looks a little jaggy, but if I could get it full screen, but every time I go to click full screen, it won't do it.
I'll say it looks better than I was expecting. I didn't say good. I said better than I was expecting. I was expecting PS1 Hagrid.
I mean, that's a little extreme, but like... I mean, it looks fine. It's just, again, like, if it's going to be $60 or $70 on here...
on PlayStation.
Right, so, all right, let me go look it up on a PS5.
Here's the thing. People were asking for it at my local Walmarts, because I had one or two associates ask me about it because they don't know video gaming at all.
Right. I mean... Well, this is a trailer, not game. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It looks fine on Switch if that's what you want to get it on. I'm not saying don't, but for me, it just... Unless I plan on taking it with me, I don't really... I'm not going to pay full price for that.
If I'm going to take it with me, I'm just going to buy it on Steam and play it on the Steam Deck.
Is it on Steam Deck?
Yeah, it's Steam Deck verified.
Well, then there you go. I guess that's so there it comes. It killed off the Switch version for me immediately.
I do agree with... Like, I agree with Screw, though. It is better than I thought it was going to look.
No, there's that. All right, we thank the patrons.
On PS5, valid. You already thanked the patrons.
No, I was gonna say we did that. We gotta get out of here. I'm cold. I really want a sweatshirt. Is what I want. Oh, happy Skyrim anniversary date.
Skyrim's not even real, dude.
Yeah, good point. Since buying my Steam Deck, my Switch is just for exclusives.
Yeah,
Same.
that's all my Switch is for. My Switch is for Fire Emblem, and even then, I'm not saying emulation's a thing, but sometimes it's easier to have one console than three.
But what I am saying is that the Steam Deck is better at providing old games than the Switch.
It's also better at providing Switch games than the Switch.
So I'd say that. I would never do that. I would never pirate a Switch game that's actively for sale right now.
Okay, that's so here's the thing. There's two Switch games that I pirated. I bought both of them first and played them on the Switch first, okay? I own them. They're both Fire Emblems, so I can play them on the go on one system if I want to play Fire Emblem because I'm a Fire Emblem mark. I also can randomize it and do basically Pokemon Nuzlocke with Fire Emblem. Fight me.
Somebody call Nintendo. Aaron's gonna get arrested.
Yeah, dude, I have a modded Switch. I dumped the game from my Switch cartridge.
No, I think he's actually being serious because he wanted to mod Switch the other day.
Oh no,
no, it's a Steam Deck.
I do Steam Deck stuff.
Yeah, Steam Deck's pretty sick.
Because Steam Deck can totally not.
Well, too bad it's basically a ripoff because there's an OLED model coming out. So
yeah, dude, I can't believe it. I spent all this money on my Steam Deck and now it's
yeah. You can't play. You can't play. I assume Switch Online games with a Steam Deck Switch, right?
No, I've never tried. I was like, I don't want to mess with it. Like, I'm the only reason I have it on Steam Deck is sometimes I want to play Three Houses on the go, and I'm already like out with my Steam Deck. I don't want to bring two consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you can randomize Fire Emblem, and it's really funny.
Oh, okay then.
Like,
so
like instead of like having Edelgard as the head of Black Eagles, you can have like some random like side evil character that was going to be more involved, but then it's just not because they changed the story. It's hilarious.
Aaron said anal guard.
His other knee blown out by a dude. Dude, I hope so.
What if it was a bald guy with a barcode on his head?
Oh shit, dude! That's like my neighbor.
Can't believe my neighbor looks so different all of a sudden.
I was saying my neighbor moved out and someone else moved in their exact same clothes.
I love that there was like an old webcomic I saw where Hitman went to like a child's birthday party and like to kill a clown, and then somebody saw, so then he had to kill the little kid, and then he's in like little kid clothes sitting at the table like, yes, happy birthday. Like,
John
Agent 47.
Hitman.
Yeah, and my neighbor Agent 47.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what his that's a really rough name. Like his parents must have basically been fucking Elon Musk.
Basically hate him is what we're going with.
Imagine being named Agent 47. What a horrible name.
Kind of a dead giveaway you were going to be a secret agent. Or
But it's not so secret when that's your actual name. Like first name Agent, last name 47.
Yeah, why would they not go with that name? No. There's that. All right, let's get out of here. Say peace.
You get out of here.
Okay, fine.
Peace, nerds.
Yay.